Mic is on.
$3 and $9. Hysterical.
Happy Saturday, everyone.
I missed.
Did you find a roasting pan that you wanted yet?
Oh, we got a call.
Good afternoon. I'm fine. I watched that last night. Was it last night?
See it on video, not
Bum, 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 bum.
I didn't like it as well as the other one. It wasn't as Broadway, you know.
Oh,
No.
Carly, mic is on, just
Yeah,
FYI.
that's more opera.
these glass ones here, like this.
Oh,
That was interesting. It was better than CNN.
Yeah, glass fire, sure.
Carly, just so you know, the mic is on.
Mic is on!
My top dog was
Okay.
Edgar and Venus. Venus is making baby steps in the right direction. She's starting to mellow out. So that's good. She can't stand still for too long. But we'll stand still until she starts looking at me like, why are we just standing here? I want to move. But her pace is really slowed down. She's really mellowed out, which is good. Her big thing is she just wants to say hi to everyone. So I've been taking her to a lot of places with like big, like long, like wide out like hallways and things and like less people so I can have all of her attention.
Oh my God. Okay.
So she's doing really well. And Edgar and I went to Costco today, and he did great per usual. He's a great dog. He was very busy. Never been to Costco on a Saturday, so it was a league of its own. Lots of people. It was a struggle just to find parking.
That's hysterical. That's wonderful.
Yes, Lainey is beautiful, and her puppies are great. Yes, the bugs are split up. 4 are in 9 and 4 are in 10 now. So, it was the first night. Let's see. So that'll be exciting. We puppified Kennel 9. And then Ella and Ringo have 8, and they can go up into the loft into 9. Because the puppies are just stuck in the front of it. Oh, another comment.
Wonderful. That sounds perfect.
Yes, I heard from Meg. They're having fun, taking in a lot of information. So it'll be exciting to hear all their stories and everything they've learned. I'm sure they're having a good time. Let's see what else.
Whatever they are, believe me, will use
Bella worked with some of the musicians on property today. They all did really well, so that's good. Musicians are doing great. Miles and Blake have both gone to Tractor Supply. Who else? Ringo's good. He has a great whoa and he has a good weight, but his pace is really fast, and he's just like a big ball of energy. He just doesn't understand why I want to walk at a really slow pace. He just wants to. Why we could just move a little faster? We can get there faster. So, but he has a great whoa, which is good. You know, because every 3 feet we have to stop. Because he's trying to get 2 steps in front of me, but baby steps. He's just a big puppy, so he'll grow out of it. Yes, I saw the new donkeys. They're friendly. They came right up to me when we were eating lunch. They were eating pizza crust and things.
That's good. Okay.
So I'm sure they'll be happy. I think Carlene's calling them Mr. and Mrs., so they seem friendly.
Yeah?
What else? Ella is doing really well too. Out of the musicians, musicians are all out of musicians in my opinion. He's great. Yes, the musicians are still on track. I think Miles is going to be a really good dog. We call him Smiles. I mean, we as in Bella and I. But I think it'll catch on. Smiles, it's a cute name. Martina and Danica are doing really well too. Where did I take Martina the other day? We went to downtown Newburyport. So there was lots of cars going by, lots of people, and she did well. When we first got out of the car, she was like, what? There was a lot happening. By the end, she was like, oh, this is nothing. It's fine. Yes, I like, Ella's a sweetheart. Nora too. Nora is spunky. She's funny. She's a little ball of energy too. Her and Ringo. Jagger's really good too. They're all great. I've got no complaints on the dog end. Got a whole bunch of great dogs here.
I can't talk too loud for Mike, but that was our biggest problem with that dog face. Okay. Oh boy.
What else?
You're open-minded. This is controlling.
Let's see. No, Tom does not have a purple shirt yet. I'm sure he'll get one when the time is right.
That's correct.
He's a hard worker, so he's definitely gonna earn one. I'm not able to get all of them off every day.
Oh Lord, well, that's what I
Usually Saturdays I'm by myself anyway. Monday, Tuesday will be weird. Friday threw me off. Friday I thought it was Saturday because I didn't have Meg. It's Friday because that's Steve's day off.
Okay, well, great.
So Monday, Tuesday it's gonna throw me off that I'm by myself. But I'll get as many dogs off the property as I can, and
Please do.
it'll be fine.
The night before was a little dangerous.
So it'll be all right. I think they get back Wednesday,
Friday.
so things will go back to normal.
Yeah, so what are you doing? Riding around.
My guess is to win they'll visit Honeymoon
Great. Well, thank you very much.
or Puppy Hill. Soon. They went to Carlisle, so baby steps. But I'm sure they'll be down there sooner than later. You ready to take over?
Just about.
All right.
Another 3 minutes.
All right. I'll keep killing time.
These cookies are amazing. I'm having another one. No, wait, we're gonna eat. I think good that Janet made them today.
Oh, dressing puppies up.
One more pass by, and then I'll be there.
She's like a horticulturist. Yeah, she made those today, just this morning. They're fresh. Yeah, I know they're very good.
What else? sure the new donkeys are hopefully settled. Yes, I'm sure Grandma will be very happy to see Linda. Oh, I will text Bella if she's still down in the barn to check on the bugs. I'll text her right now. Can you check on the bugs? Where's Victoria? Alright, I texted Bella about the bugs. If she doesn't answer, I'll go down.
Oh boy. Like a little Cracker Jack prize.
Lainey's, she likes playing with her bugs. They were out exploring Flatfield after dinner. Although I think half of them stood at the gate staring at me, watching me wash dishes. Being like, why can't we come in the feed room? And I was explaining to them, you have an entire field to go run around in. And you're all standing here staring at me. That's wrong. So, they're funny. They're a funny little group. Oh, I can zoom. How does this?
Ingrid is watching.
What?
I'm told the lamb are chopping.
What?
Is that
Okay.
correct?
Yes.
They're chopping.
Zoom.
Can you spell them when you come in?
Oh, that's.
Yes.
It's as zoomed out as
Yeah,
it
really
gets.
Smell them or smell the garlic or something?
Sorry.
I'm here.
I can smell
Ready?
lamb cooking from the barn.
What happened?
I can smell lamb cooking from the barn.
Okay.
All right.
I'm over there. That's his. This one's mine. Oh,
This one's yours.
that's mine.
We're doing the stool shuffle.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
The stool shovel.
The stool shuffle.
There we go.
Have a lovely evening, Olivia. Thank you.
All right.
How's Linda doing?
That one.
Good.
And that one.
And you?
And that one. And that one. It's time Tanner got here, isn't it?
What?
I heard
Oh,
noise
Tanner's
up
coming?
there.
Huh?
Tanner coming? No.
No.
He's not.
No, Steve's not here.
Steve's not here. Oh, my word. Okay.
Then I will see you until next time.
What do you mean?
Monday.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey. That's why I missed it.
Welcome to Chewy. We don't need that.
All right, come on, we going? Come on, Benny, you coming out?
Oh, I got the Benny look.
So,
I got the Benny look. Come. You don't have to come.
Please don't ignore this letter. Don't you love it? No, I would ignore it. I'll throw it in the trash.
No.
And then there's some you're just never too sure about.
Okay.
National Survey on Decriminalization of Marijuana. Well, that could be interesting to read. What the hell she got this coming? Small chorus, grand sound. It's to Janine. We may have to open that instead.
yep, absolutely. It sounds interesting.
Actually, shouldn't send it to us. I was trying to get them in the trash.
Oh. Well, you missed. I picked them up. You're going to have to read them again.
Okay, we'll do that. Tax document. Medicare supplement insurance plan enclosed. Inventory closeout. That sometimes is fun. I remember you read that one. The Wrecking Crew. I don't know whether that's worth reading or not. That's probably not.
I'll read it. I like time.
Time is good, you know, but the print is so small. No, it's not. I can read it. I really can. I'm gonna put this on the bottom.
It really,
I'm gonna have to open that by mistake. Don't anybody tell Janine.
I won't, my lips are sealed.
I really feel very, I feel very strongly about opening other people's mail, unless it's Janine's. No, the reason I want to open this one is it's something about chorus.
Might be-
Small chorus, grand sound.
Might be a musical thing.
Musical thing, you know, and we were
Like for the
talking about,
holidays,
we were talking about, do we want to have the same people back next year for Dogfest? Or would we like to do something different?
Mhm.
So apparently it's going to have to be, sorry Janine, there we go. Hell with that problem. I didn't even talk about that problem.
I saw nothing.
Hey. Hey.
It does look like, well, it does look like maybe she'd like to have the mail. It is asking for money, but I better put a scotch tape at the top, right?
Oh, it came that way.
The tape that way, Janine, I didn't have anything to do with it. No, what I do, see, when I do this, I've done a bad thing like this, is I do sign it. Like I'm the one that did it.
Let me see how it's signed. U.S. Postal Service.
Right, whoops, no, whoops me. That's it. Well, you know how we like to open her packages. What is she buying now? No, okay. Official Medicare document. We don't need that. We'll go in here. Okay, we'll get it going now. Patricia.
Be
She's
short
from somewhere.
Be Short from Virginia says maybe it's a gift she's getting for you.
No, there's something about a choral group. I can't imagine. Well, to make it even funnier, Janine is tone deaf.
Oh, well, that
So
kills.
she don't belong to that.
Oh, I was gonna that kills what I was just gonna say. I was gonna say maybe she joined one.
No, she'd have to be the drummer or something. Oh my word. We're off. This is Pat. New Jersey.
Mm-hmm. One more.
Yep. Carlene, about 12 years ago, Cottonelle bath tissue made by, here we go, Kimberly Clark offered a children's bath set, including a roll of puppy print toilet paper. I happened to save it,
Of course.
along with some of the toilet paper with it. Regarding the Daily Dog it is narrower than their current toilet tissue. Plus notice it's new quilted to puff it up and perhaps put fewer sheets on the roll. Huh. All of this downsizing on products began when cans of tuna fish went from 6.5 ounces to 6 ounces. But the cans remain the same size. The tuna is now 5 ounces per can.
Yeah.
Ice cream has gone from a half-gallon containers, 64 ounces, to 1.5, 48 ounces. Amazing and sad. As always, deepest gratitude for everybody at Service Dog for changing so many lives, including those of the CPs. Enclosed are samples of the tissue and $5 for the Fun Fund. Patricia from South Plainfield, New Jersey. Well, that's very nice. Now we got toilet paper in the mail. Toilet paper samples, and that's,
We get the rolls. We might as well have the paper to go with it.
here we go. And that's the end of that. You're going to have that envelope. It's all yours. I
Thank
got
you.
the bottle. I lost the bottle. Where'd the bottle
Did
go?
you get the?
Where's the bottle?
No.
I lost the bottle.
Yeah.
Where'd the bottle go? I'll put that right there.
Is it under your desk?
Huh? Yes.
Uh-huh.
You have to bend over to get it. That's a
Oh,
bad
excuse
thing.
me.
Okay. And this is the toilet tissue. And this is, she said this is 12 years old. Somebody had a 30-year-old roll And that was 4.5 inches. I carry this every day, you know that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so that's 4.5 inches still. And that's from 12 years ago. So the 12 years ago was apparently matching the 30 years ago. It's just currently that they've...
And what is it now?
4 inches.
Four.
A whole half-inch down. Did you want to play with the toilet? You want to play with the toilet paper?
Not necessarily, but
What is this piece? Well, this is the new. Yeah, see, that's the new. See, it's shorter.
yeah, look at that.
Look at that, half
Yeah.
inch.
Yeah.
Look at that. Maybe you gotta put it on the mantelpiece or something. Hang it there. Somebody else, maybe better pass that word around. Jan Gerhold.
Maybe our butts have gotten narrower as we've gone into...
No, our butts have not gotten narrow. Nobody's butts got narrow around this joint. This is Jan with a colored envelope.
I get a stick up here.
Oh, there you go.
Almost.
There's a
It was lava rocket would work.
no. There's a thing right over your head is a railing. Put above the railing because we use that. The cameras hit that every once in a while. That's the toilet paper samples.
Where else would be hanging toilet paper samples on rods in the living room?
The same place that has a donkey trying to eat your pizza. Oh, did he throw them in the pasture now?
Did we what?
Are they in the pasture?
Yes. Well, they're in with the big
The
group.
big bunch,
in the,
yeah.
in the
They took
pasture.
out the bale. Did he take them out?
He's in with Mo.
Isn't that wonderful? How do they make it out in with the group?
They seem fine.
Yeah,
They
I
seem
think they'll be fine. Little Male's the only one I was worried about. We'll
Yeah.
straighten him out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or else we'll ship him back to Janine.
Well, Mo almost
Killed him.
through the door, but,
I see.
but
Well, that's
that
no
was the
problem.
first few minutes, and they settled down, they learned their place, and that's it. They're
That's right.
They're good.
They're kind of like that. I had 30, 40 donkeys in one stall at one point in my life here. And they had babies in the midst of all of it. A heaping handful of candy corn contains roughly 28 grams of sugar and 140 calories. It's fat-free.
We needed to know that, thanks.
Why was the baby ghost sad? Oh, he wanted his mummy. No.
Ow.
The Bullet company called candy corn chicken feed, and it was sold as an illustrated box with a colorful rooster logo and a tag that read something to crow about. That's the history of corn, candy corn. We're all educated now.
So what did the mother ghost say to the children ghosts when they got in their car?
That
Don't forget to fasten your seat belts. I like ghosts for sheets.
sheets. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good boy.
That one was too tough to understand.
Okay.
Yay, that seems so
Williamson. Boys in West Virginia. Put that over there. I had this is the applicant.
Oh, it's an applicant? Okay.
Oh boy, it's 3.5 years old.
yeah. I'm up at the phone now.
Oh my word. Uh-uh. 3.5 is, write the letter to them. That's not gonna work. I wish it did, but we can't do anything about that. Okay, next we have Harold and Wanda, mailed on the 25th. There we go. These really fit. Breakfast blend. That must be, say, Keurig hot.
Hi, Judy.
Okay.
Is this Harold and Wanda?
This is Harold and Wanda.
Uh-huh.
They had a great variety of things here in their lives. You can have that. You don't want that. I'll put that there.
You got theirs down pat.
Dawn Klein. Oh, boys. M-A-U and a couple other letters with an E. Wait a minute. I have to take out my trusty Maumee, Ohio. Okay. Okay. Happy belated birthday.
Play nicely. Play
This
nicely.
is
In your honor, for all you do. Continued success in the coming year. Mark and Dawn Klein. Friends with Mike and Emmett. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
My birthday's October 6th. Yay for us. She gave me a check for 1937. That's the date of birth. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put that in so that she gets a couple.
Hey!
Stop it.
Knock it off.
We'll give him a couple chicken bricks on that so that we make note of Mike and Emmett. Okay. Now, I had trouble with this pen because it's one of those pens that they gave me. It's really, really, really cute and pretty and things, but it's the worst place to have a flashlighty logo, or what the hell is it? I don't know. Because you constantly go like that to put the point down, but that's not how you put the point down.
That's how you shut the flashlight off.
That's how you shut the flashlight off. So it's a very confusing pen.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure I give that to the nearest person that comes in and wants a pen. Okay, Kibitz from Arizona. Kibitz from Arizona with the $2 bill. There we go. Love is a lot like whipped cream. It makes everything awesome. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's not a bad one.
Especially for you.
That's correct. Okay, now this is the National Survey on the Decriminalization of Marijuana. It's too complicated. Let's forget it. I was hoping it would be a very quick thing, but it's not. Well, you know, oh, there's one. Maybe that's it. Oh, this is ridiculous. The United States government has assigned marijuana the same classification as heroin. No, that's of course not. That's stupid. The government is not too bright either. Now, on CNN today, they had an article on heroin. And apparently, according to Dr. What the hell's his name?
Pause.
No, the guy on CNN.
I don't know.
Gupta. Gupta, is that his name? I think so. At any rate, there is some weed, not marijuana, that is very helpful for A, for pain, and B, for getting off marijuana, getting off heroin. But it's a weed, and it's historically it's just been ground up and eaten or whatever. The drug companies aren't into it because you can't get a patent for it.
Well, yeah, they can't make money off it.
You can't make money on it. So, and unfortunately, I've forgotten the name of it, but it was something like kaolin. Maybe that was it.
Hopefully someone will...
I thought that was an interesting show to watch because they had some guy whose experimenting with it. Had a bunch of people that thought it worked, that he had actually done a blind study on, where he gave placebos or sugar pills to one and ground up kale in, or whatever the hell it was, to the other, and there did seem to be a difference in the pain deal. But these foreign countries are using it to get people off heroin, which is a very big problem. Okay, that's it for problems. What's your problem? We don't have any
I was
boxes.
going to say, do we have any?
We don't have any packages.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
All right.
No fun at all. We don't have any water either.
Water!
You would think that I would remember that, wouldn't you? You would think. The problem is, I don't have any water in my room anymore. And don't bother sending me any, because I still got some from the last pallet somebody sent me. I'm still working on that pallet. It's just in the wrong place. It's not here under my desk.
I got some here. You want a cold one? Okay.
Cold ones. Wow.
Thank you very much. Alright guys, we're gonna eat, okay? I'm gonna eat.
All right, Congressman, leave up and keep in touch, let us know. We're looking forward to that detail of that plan. Coming up, the president will focus on
You don't even have any water in your room.
No, I know. That's the problem.
There's no water in the overflow.
There's no water in the overflow either?
I think the sun's out of the tea set.
Oh, there must be. Because
Well, there is. There's tons of it down there.
You want me to go down and get some?
No.
I'll get one for you afterwards.
But
Do I smell good?
sometime, whoever goes out and around next,
Alright.
I have a bunch of papers on the dashboard of my car that I didn't bring up.
Does it smell good? What's that? Slurp.
Maybe. Well, here, you read somebody something.
Read somebody
I
something.
think I have a bottle in here I can fill. That would be a good thing, too.
There you go. Recycle.
Well, I do that all the time.
Oh, Benny, look what you did.
I got one. I got one. Now I can smell the lamb chops.
Yeah.
They're smelling good. Are you keeping your eye on them?
Yes,
Because that stove is crazy.
it is.
We burn a lot of things in there sometimes.
All right.
And how
Now,
many scoops of the...
Ah. That's why speakers always have to have a glass of water, I guess. You talk so much and the
oh yeah, absolutely.
flapping of your jaws drives it out.
Good salt, okay.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for questions and comments. And
Oh,
Rena asked, I already answered, but Rena asked if the donkeys were going to be free roaming like Mo.
they were
They
today.
were out all day today.
They're
But
very
boy, were
nice.
they tough getting back in tonight.
Were they?
Oh my God.
How come? You tried to put him in first. That doesn't work.
We couldn't get either one in, and I got the
Where
female
did you put them?
in with the general
In
population.
the stall or in the
Well,
gate?
we were trying to get them in the stall.
Oh, well.
And then what we did was, we ended up we closed the pregnant ones in, opened the gate, opened the other gate to go into the big pasture, and then we got them in there and they went in. They did not want to go across the doorways.
Probably.
Yeah, and the,
We better have door crossing practice.
definitely. I got the female one in and she was fine, but he would not go across the threshold of the barn. And then, so I tried to, I put a leash on her and I got her out. I said, come on, just stick your head out so he can see you and maybe he'll come in, right? And she turned and saw him and took off and dragged me down the hall. And literally. And and then she went out. So that's when we ended up taking them in from outside. So Tom and I both had to
I
work
knew it wasn't
together
going to
do
be
that
easy.
one.
I knew it wasn't going to be easy. But when we got to Janine's to try and load them up, we got the halter on him, and he was
Yeah.
just being friendly. He thought we were scratching his head, and so he allowed us to do that. And then he realized that I was trying to take him out the door out into her yard,
Yeah.
take him out of the stall, and he wanted no part of it. And
Yeah.
he stood straight up in the air.
Yeah.
And it took, he could have dragged me without any problem at all. But it was just a question of being hard-nosed about just planting my feet and just arguing. And he said, "Oh, all right." And then he just stood there and waited for her. But he was going nowhere without her.
Yeah, once we got her into the
Yeah.
trailer, he just followed
He
right
just
behind.
followed right in.
Yeah.
She saw the grain and she said, "Oh, there's that stuff. I'll go. I'll do that."
But they seem to be, I mean, they're kind of keeping to themselves. And,
But they're so careful. Now, they walked all around the tea tent today, got all tangled up with our pizza boxes, and they never tripped on anything. They never spilled anything. They never spilled anybody's water
No.
or sodas. They were very good. And they're very big. The head is huge.
yeah, he's a big boy. He looks very tall to me for a donkey.
Oh, he's very tall.
Yeah.
He's huge. He's exactly what they wanted to breed to draft horses. That's a whole other ball game. We'll have to discuss that not during family time.
140.
What's it? 140? Set them out on the counter. Okay? That'd be great. Thank you. That smells good. Well, hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Well, I also have some of Megan's mother's bean stuff, too.
Oh, and I left you a jar of like really high test potent garlic today. It's in the fridge.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, it's believe me,
Greek garlic.
you'll know it like the next day that you ate it.
Okay.
It's potent stuff, but you won't never get worms. Anyway, Blue Penguin says, as to the shrinking of products in America, did you notice sugar was 5 pounds, now 4 pounds at the same price? Ice cream half gallon and now like 8 ounce less, equal to at least 2 bowls.
Yeah.
Chip bags from small to family have decreased from an average of 1 to 9 ounces. Extra nitrogen added to appear the same size, all sold at the same price or more. Take a look next time you shop at the product sizes. Yeah, I know they have.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I started it with the dog food. We started with 50 pounds of dog food. We're now down to 37, but it's true with everybody.
Okay, so here's one from Joan. A daddy and mommy tomato were walking their baby tomato. The baby kept lagging and lagging and lagging behind. Finally, daddy got fed up and went back to the baby tomato and bopped him on the head and said, "Catch up."
Oh.
I think it's pretty good.
Oh. They really had to drag that one out to get a punchline.
The donkey settling? Yes, they are. B. Short says, yeah, high wind and rain Sunday. Yeah, Sunday afternoon all the way into Monday.
Right. Well, we'll have to figure out something else by tomorrow.
Yeah.
I personally couldn't cope with putting them in the new barn tonight, so they're out.
Well, yeah, we'll talk after.
That's
Okay.
just a question of opening a couple gates.
Yep.
But we should. Did they ever put that gate in next to the barn?
Next to the barn.
The fence didn't go. There was about a 4-foot gap. They were going to put a gate in there.
You mean between where the pregs are and the other pasture?
No. This is way over. Tanner's barn.
Oh,
I don't know that they've closed the last 4 feet.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
So we'd have to check that before we put anybody out there. It wouldn't take 5 minutes to fix it.
Hey.
Becky in California says, you got me curious about the toilet paper, so I had to go measure mine.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I buy Kirkland brand from Costco and it's still 4.5 inches.
Is it really?
Really? Huh.
Well, now that's something.
Thank you.
Lila Mae wants to know, are we due for a Purina delivery?
Yes, we are, and
Ooh.
thank you for reminding me, because
Me too.
I have to ask them for maybe 2 pallets of puppy, and I have to do that before the 1st of the month, so I should do that Monday morning. Who's going to remind me Monday morning to get a hold of Purina, and please ask them for an extra pallet
I'll
of
try to remember
puppy?
to email you.
You guys gonna eat? Huh?
Um,
All right.
I've got to bring some wet food up to the house too. I forgot to do that. I have to do that. Linda McKenney says, excuse me.
Good. Are we
Sorry.
keeping you up?
Yes, as a matter of fact. The plant used for heroin, I can't even talk, withdrawal is kratom.
Kratom. Yep.
K-R-A-T-O-M.
Right.
Interesting.
It's just a plant, and they just sort of chopped up like hay.
I have to look that up.
There are something like 5 states have forbidden it or something. I don't know where it's grown. I don't know how it's grown. It's a weed, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of these weeds.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it. Well, I'm sure someone will for it.
Okay, guys.
Here it comes.
It has to do with who the hell chewed on that weed or whatever the first time and said, hey,
Yeah.
this stuff makes me feel better.
I know.
It's like the guy that chewed on the trunk of the tree that gave us the aspirin deal. I mean,
Well, you
how
wonder
on
too
earth did we find that out?
how Indians and, early civilizations discovered all these things about plants, and you wonder how many people died in the testing process,
Yeah.
But they did figure it out.
They figured it out.
And some of those remedies are still
Yeah.
effective and better than some of the
Yep.
garbage we take.
Well, aspirin's one of the mainstays of our whole
Oh, yeah.
entire internal economy or something. I'm going to try, they advertise that thing you strap on your leg all the time. Quell.
What is it?
It's a Quell thing. You strap it on your leg and it makes your headache go away. I'm from Missouri on that one. If it's not very expensive, I'm going to get one and try it.
All
I
right.
can't believe it.
I want a full report.
You probably get the Quell. Try yourself.
It doesn't work. Here, you try it.
I'm not going to go this $39.95 though. No, but if it's 10 or 15 bucks, I'll try it.
All right. Lila May says, "'Tis the season. Dry hands, dry eyes, dry everything." True. Yeah, Karen from New Hampshire says it's Kratom. I saw the show as well. It looks like a viable resource.
Yeah.
Blue Penguin
So where do you get Kraton seeds?
from Kratom plants.
Right. They come in little plastic packages. Well, okay. Well, let's get some seeds and let's plant them and see what happens, and then I'll chew on it and let you know.
Joan wants to know, are Mr. and Mrs. Donkey going to be your donkeys?
It's already causing a family problem, so let's just hang in there and see what happens.
All right. We'll leave it. It's up in the air. Rena says, looking forward.
I got them right at the moment. They're not bad over at Janine's. They have a good time over there, and she has a lot of beer parties that they go to. But they are kind of big for her, small place. So
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen is they're going to come and go out of here whenever she's bringing in ones that may have running noses and strangles and stuff like that. I think you'll find that we end up with them, sort of like Wanda.
Well, the male might.
Huh?
The male might
Male might
have
running
strangles.
nose.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Again,
Yep.
I did see it. I thought that was coloration on his nose.
He's got some discharge from his nose, a
Oh.
little bit, not a lot, a little bit,
Yeah.
but he's got like a syrupy stuff coming out of his mouth. So
Oh, like no. You know what that is?
that might
That's
just
that
be
hay.
the stuff that he's eating. Yeah.
That different hay.
Yeah.
With the molasses in it.
So it could be just that. I don't know.
I saw something on his nose, but it was coloration when I saw it. So they look perfectly healthy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, keep an eye on him, but it seemed okay.
They keep. You can catch anything over at Janine. Looks like kindergarten.
Sabrina's looking forward to threshold training. Lively wants to know, why was it chosen to have Dog Fest in October rather than September?
I'm trying to remember. We have to dance around the Topsfield Fairgrounds
Right.
because that takes over the whole area. All the hotels and everything are just booked solid. Between that and the people coming up to see the changing of the leaves and stuff, it was either go to where it possibly could be warmer or cooler, and we opted to the cooler.
Worked out well this year.
Yeah, those weekends were beautiful here.
Yeah.
They really were
Gorgeous.
lovely.
Perfect. It's always hit or miss, but
Yep.
take what you get. Tina.
Well, there were a lot of
Oh no, Ellie.
concern about things like tents. See, I don't like tents. We have enough undercover somewhere, you know, etc. Go ahead.
Sorry. Ellie wants to know, excuse me, do we think Mrs. C is pregnant? And then
No.
her mom says Janine said she was.
Well, Janine thought she was, and I had her blood tested, and she's not.
Okay.
At least the blood test did not say she was, so therefore it's probably not.
And this is, it looks like maybe a new Tina.
What?
Someone named Tina, but
Second Tina.
anyway. When you or your trainers take the dogs into your local stores, I'm assuming they never give you a hard time coming and going on a daily basis.
No.
No, they all, they know you guys all too well.
Yep. I've had troubles. We have. Devin had one problem over at a submarine sandwich place, and I always think I'm going to go over there and have lunch, and I haven't yet.
Kim off.
I used to think these puppies were the nicest, sweetest, quietest things in the world. And all of a sudden, they have
grew
gotten
up.
into the bitey face deal. Or they'll bite anything.
Well, Cam off Tenacious wants to know if they can come out for mail
Okay,
call.
want to hear this?
Who?
The Cam
Want to hear
off.
this one?
Not right now.
Yeah, I would say the way they are right now, no.
No, that food is smelling too good.
Yeah.
Blue Penguin, so, did you
We'll turn the
do
camera.
what you said you would do, as in, did you check on Awesome Andy, huh?
That's his
Sort
department.
of, I will
Okay.
have another report. Andy, if you're watching, check in. Michelle Mitchell, at the end of the workday, one cowboy tells another, that new bull nearly did me in today, partner. Oh yeah, what happened? I was putting out the feed when the sucker came in charging at me like a locomotive. He damn near got me. So how'd you get away? Well, the bull kept slipped 3 times, and that gave me a chance to make it to the fence and jump over. That's scary. If it had been me, I probably would have pooped all the way over the place. I did. What do you think the bull was slipping on? Oh, okay. Moving on. Pro Wheel March. I read the Daily Doggy about cleaning metal with ketchup and salt. I've been doing that with my copper bottom Revere wear pants for years. The acid cuts the grease and stuff burned onto it. They shine like new. Interesting.
Wow. Where have I been all this time?
Really?
I used to buy a product called Penny Bright. That made them shine pretty good.
Sniddles, do you know the gate is open by Honeymoon Hill?
That could be.
Yeah, I'll get on and check it.
No, that's all right if it is. I mean,
Yeah, there's no
the
one out
donkeys
there.
are all in.
But still, it'd be worth closing up. Jane Sladen says Kraton is indigenous to Southeast Asia.
Okay. And I suppose we can't get seeds in here because that's a no-no.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, let's just see if it's available around here.
It's like that purple loose stripe that my mother had a heart attack about everybody importing.
Oh yeah, that's nasty stuff. That's invasive.
That was back in 1945, and she was all in an uproar about purple loose stripe.
Now
She
it's
was right.
Everywhere.
Pretty, but
Crafter says one of the new donkeys chased Sizzle. Will that donkey be kept away from the dogs?
I hope Sizzle has learned her lesson.
Yeah. I didn't.
Donkeys don't run after something unless you give them a hard time. She just better not do that.
Okay.
I did notice that, yes, I have seen that.
Here you go, Dover, Mass. I tried Quill, didn't work for my shingles neuralgia. QVC has the best price. Company is out of Waltham, $250 with a 60-day refund
No,
policy.
no, not going to try Quell. I'll take your word for it.
Knock it off, yeah.
Regina says, love cooler. Yes, definitely love cooler weather. Cardio Mom says the big gate's open. I'm going to get out and check it after. Thank you guys for letting us know.
It should be open if the donkeys are in.
No, but they're talking about the gate to the field, like Honeymoon Hill Field.
Thank you, Nicole.
Oh,
Yeah. So, I mean,
that would be tidy if that was shut.
yeah, I'll get on and shut it. Blue Penguin says, Kratom discovered what the Dutch settlers found in the early 1800s and until now has been confined mainly to the jungles of Southeast Asia. There is actually a webpage all about Kratom and the products that contain it. So she said she can send it to you if you want.
What? Send me some stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send it. Thank you. Love the bitey face and the bitey faces. Yeah.
I'm not thrilled with them now.
Yeah.
They're getting mean.
You're getting a little wild.
They were so cute before.
Brenda, Ontario. What does Janine base her thoughts on when she thinks the donkeys are pregnant and they're not? What does she base her thoughts on? And why
It's usually the bag underneath, but it's hard to tell whether they've just had one and just finished nursing or they're just bagging up. So it is expertise, that's for sure, but it's on the shape of the bag.
Okay. Blue Penguin, household cleaning tip from her mom got. For really burned on stuff in a pan, cream of tartar in a thin paste, little water soap, and peels the crud right off.
Huh.
There are a lot of good household. Actually, I had a book once about like household,
Yeah.
things, and it was great. They were all natural ingredients. And Joan, is dog food like grain, and would the donkeys like it?
Oh, they love it.
Yeah. Becky in California sent a link to buy Kratom seeds online.
Okay.
Have to say.
Okay. I don't think I'll plant it outside, but we could plant it inside somewhere.
Yeah, you could do a controlled.
Control deal.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the one flower I brought back from Scotland with the purple
I think we should sit there. Put Shelly in there? No.
thistle.
Oh,
Thistle
okay,
of
yeah.
Scotland. That bugger's got strong, needly things that stick out almost 2 inches. And I planted some in Linfield. And do you know we have it here?
Really?
So somehow it came with me from Linfield.
Bottom of your shoes or something.
I don't know. It's around. It's around. It's mean. You want to keep out neighbors. You just plant that stuff.
Sequin Pat's asking to show you the Sudoku tip below. I don't see it, so I don't. Maybe you'll have to go through and look for it. Lila May says, "Enjoy your dinner."
There we go. That's a good one. Can we do that?
We can do that.
Okay.
And I think we're done. Jane Sladen says, boiled rhubarb leaves to clean burnt pot.
I'm not interested in burned pots. I'm really not. Okay,
All
so
right.
are we done? Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Food.
Food.
Food is coming. Oh ho.